Hi, thanks for stopping by my channel. This is Anna's Aqua Home, where I sew, craft, and DIY. I love making handmade items for my home and also to give away as gifts. And today I'm working on another pillowcase for my home. I love decorating pillowcases. That just adds I think the bed is a great place to add some handmade love. And I've done one pillowcase on this channel, but at the end of that I showed you a picture of the one that I'm going to be working on today. I wasn't able to fit those two pillowcase DIYs into one video, and so I split them up. So here's pretty much like another pillowcase DIY or part two, either way you want to see it. I know I haven't posted in a while, and that's because this summer is going to be so crazy busy with our church. My husband works for a church and we are very involved, and this summer we've got a lot of different activities planned. I might share more about them as they come, but we'll definitely be really busy. So because of that, we went ahead and took a little bit of a break. We took some time off. We went down and visited my sister and my new nephew, and then we also just spent some time around the house, not really doing anything. I did sew a little bit and craft, but I didn't spend time editing during that time, so I'm a little bit behind and haven't posted in a while. I think over the summer I'm just going to be able to maybe do one video a week, just because it's going to get so busy, and I don't want to stress myself out with deadlines to post videos. So I hope to get back to a regular posting schedule. Probably around August is when our life is going to settle down a little bit more. Right now, May, June, July is just going to be crazy. But I hope this is an encouragement just to still spend some time crafting and making things for the summer, even when it's different. Our schedule is very opposite. A lot of people have more time off in the summer, but we get a lot busier in the summer. But that's okay. It's all good things. I'm still going to be crafting and sewing and doing little projects here and there as I can. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you stick around to the end. So I'm starting with this. This is just one long strip. It was left over from a project. It is 3.5 inches wide. So really, you could go any width that you wanted. I'm just going to do the 3.5 inches right on the edge. And then do this. I was going back and forth about how I'm going to do it. I need to fold this over. Eventually, it's going to be folded over and sewn. So I need to take off really an inch. So it's a little too much. I think it'll be easier to see from the back. An inch. And that'll give it enough to fold over like that and sew. And then I'm going to go ahead and place a few pins here. And then pin this all the way around. All right, so I've pinned it all the way from the edge. Okay, and then on this side, I'm going ahead and pinning it flat and also pinning in some pom-pom trim. I love pom-poms. I've got a little piece of this. I think it'll be so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and just pin the pom-pom ribbon or pom-pom trim in between here. So I'm pinning this long strip, and then I'm putting the pom-pom trim and then one layer of the pillowcase. And then once that's done, we're going to go ahead and start sewing 1/4 of an inch from the edge. The pom-poms definitely make it raised over here. So as you're sewing, just be sure to sew as close to the edge as you can, but realize that you're not going to be able to put the presser foot over the pom-poms because they are so bumpy. Well, I did it. I was just about to say, be careful as you're sewing that you're only sewing through one piece and that you don't get any of the other side in there. And then that's what I did. I went ahead and the back got mixed up in it. So I'm going to go ahead, pull these stitches out and keep finishing. All right, now as I come around to the edge, I'm going to go ahead and line these two up. I could have measured before, but I didn't want to, so I'm just going to sew right up until where it meets. All right, and then I'm just going to stop it just right there. And now, to finish it off, I'm going to find where these two pieces meet. Get that out of the way. And I'm just going to sew down. And that's way I didn't have to measure beforehand, and it still comes out doing really well. All right, I trimmed this right here down, and now you can see I added pom-pom, but it stops and starts. And that's because I didn't have enough to go all the way around. So I just did one side with pom-pom trim. The other side without pom-pom trim was a lot easier. I really, really liked that. Okay, well, this turned out beautifully, but completely backwards than what I was going for. I told you I was going to do it on the edge and then fold it over, but I sewed it backwards. I would have needed to have sewn it on this side to flip it. Instead, I lined it up with the edge like I wanted and then didn't flip it. I just sewed it so that now when it goes out, it's over here. But that's okay. I'm still going to keep it like this. I'll just finish it off by folding it over on this edge, and that way it'll kind of be like a stripe, and I'll have a little bit of the original color showing on the edge. So I'm going to salvage it. I wish I had, if I was going to do this, moved this and sewn it over this seam, but I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm going to go ahead and lay this out. It's kind of hard because it's round. Right? Lay it out flat, fold over 1/4 of an inch, and then pin it and go all the way around. And that way it'll be really, really nice and it'll lay flat. So I'm going to go ahead and save the project, even though it didn't turn out exactly like I was planning it to, but that's okay. Now that I've pinned it, I'm going to go ahead and sew 1/4 of an inch here to make this lay flat, and then I'm going to sew 1/8 of an inch over here all the way around. All right, let's see if I can do it without getting anything underneath also sewn in there. I have a really, really pretty color in my machine that matches this fabric so much for the thread. I really like it. And once I'm finished sewing those, this is what it looks like. I absolutely love it. I really do, even though I anticipated it going over the edge. I like that there's a little bit of the original fabric still showing. So I just think this gives it a pop. It gives it a colorful, fun, playful addition instead of just a plain solid pillowcase. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know any other ideas that I should try. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.